Hey everyone, welcome to this week's Pick a Pile. Thank you so much for joining me. So this week on Instagram, my followers voted for a reading on who is and how will you meet the one, which is just sort of like a general look at what their personality is like. We'll try to get a rough idea of how you meet. And if a timeline comes through in the reading or I'm getting a bit of a feeling, then I will say so, but I'm not going to push because obviously time is fluid. And free will can change an entire timeline. So that's something to keep in mind in regards to the time frame. So pile one, we've got a different deck for every pile this week. Pile one is the Labradorite here. Really, really, really pretty stone. Pile two is this Malachite Pyramid. Pile three is this, I think this is how you say it, Kambaba Jasper, which is like a really earthy tone. All right, so those are the piles. I'm going to cut to an image of the three piles and the three decks for you to tune in, send to yourself, and decide on which pile you're being drawn to, and then we'll get into the readings. Hello pile one, welcome to the pick a card for this week. You guys have selected this Labradorite crystal right here. So beautiful in the sun. So this is your reading on who is and how will you meet the one. So I haven't done one of these before, so basically what I'm going to try to do is just basically pull a 9-card spread and just get as much information from those as I can. I'll clarify if I need to clarify anything. And then kind of just see where I'm pulled to go from there. I'm kind of just winging it today to see what I feel like doing while I'm in the heat of the moment. Genders are irrelevant. So if I'm using he and she pronouns because of a card that I've got out where there's a male on the card or something, I try not to use it too much, and I try to remind you throughout the reading that gender doesn't matter. I'm just reading the energy of the cards itself, all right? This is timeless, so anytime you come across it, it could be for you. So let's get into it. For group one, the Labradorite pile, who is and how will they meet the one? Okay, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. We have got the Tower. I'll pull all the cards out before I start going into the messages. We've got the Four of Swords. We've got the Prince of Swords. We have got the Six of Wands. Oh, we've got the Ten of Hearts. Nice energy here. We've got the Five of Swords. We've got the Three of Hearts. And we've got the Queen of Pentacles. Alrighty. All right, so the first messages that I'm getting through for pile one is that this is a very spiritual connection, in the sense that destiny and fate has a lot to do with this union between you and your person. What I can tell you is that it's something very unexpected when it does come in. But it does come in at a point where one or both of you have been doing a lot of spiritual work, a lot of grounding, a lot of, growing, a lot of healing, and you're in a very, very aligned energy. it's definitely, once you do meet this person, it's something very, very long lasting. It's something very full of love and very fulfilling. We've got the 10 of Hearts here. So that's a very, very emotionally fulfilling connection, in the sense that whatever your idea is of a relationship and what you need from a relationship, this is everything that ticks all your boxes, basically. You know, there's a really, really victorious energy with the 6 of Wands here, to really suggest that it's going to be a very, very strong connection, a very long lasting one. But it kind of looks like at first, it could be on your part as the viewer. It's like you are a little bit hesitant with this person at first, because it does seem like all of this healing and stuff that you had to do, that you, by this point of meeting this person, that you've had a lot of victory over. But the whole reason you had to get into a very healthy alignment was because you had been through some stuff in the past. This has kind of put a little bit of a shell on your heart space, it seems. So even though you are aligned, you do approach things with caution, and you can be a little bit guarded, I suppose. So at first, it's going to take a lot of conscious decision making, where you decide to not let the illusions of your past interfere in the relationship, so that you can see it for what it really is, because it is definitely something worth celebrating. Something with a lot of love. Yeah, so I am kind of picking up that this is the viewer's energy by the time this comes around, which is this Queen of Pentacles. This is someone, in some instances, it can represent a single mother. So if you're a single mother watching this reading, this could be you. Or it's just someone who is, or single father. No, energy is not, gender is not important. So single mother or single father. Someone very independent, someone who doesn't really need anybody else for anything. Like, they're very stable, very secure, very mature. Can be quite focused on career and wealth. So that's kind of your energy. And if you can open up in that heart space, I feel like it'll be very rewarding. In regards to how you meet, I do feel like it starts with communication. I know that's really broad, but what I'm trying to say is like distant communication. So like online communication, it could be like social media or like online dating. That's what the Prince of Swords is giving to me, is like someone a little bit distant, like distant communication, not face to face. Like, I don't feel like you meet in person, but I do feel like destiny is involved in bringing you two together. I feel like it's going to be quite natural in the way that it unfolds. I feel like communication will go back and forth quite quickly. Yeah, overall, I see it being something really, it's very unexpected in the way it happens. Maybe you don't fully consider yourself open to love at this point, but then this person comes in and just changes everything. But something about it is really really unexpected. And I do pick up that previously everything had to crumble in order for you to build yourself back up and get in alignment and ready for the real deal. There's going to be I feel like there's going to be a lot to celebrate with this connection, and not just a lot to celebrate, but I do see you guys celebrating a lot together. So I see you, making time for one another, going out a lot, going on lots of dates, making sure that even if you are, like I said, a single mother, like you're finding time to be alone and enjoy each other's company, like as your own couple, as well as a family unit. or if there's no children involved yet, it's just about really enjoying each other's company before bringing like the family into it and stuff, like just having a little bit of privacy at the beginning. Just have a quick drink. I'm not getting too much of a time frame in this reading. I think the whole time frame is according to when you're aligned with this. So that's very fluid because everybody is going to reach, their spiritual alignment, or they will reach the right vibration in their own time. So it's going to be very different for everybody in this situation. I also don't necessarily okay, no, actually there could be. For some of you, it definitely could be someone that's you're reuniting with. Like a soulmate that you've had to separate with for a while, do some individual healing, and then you can come back together when the time is right. That could definitely be a possibility. That could be why the illusions are a problem at the beginning, because you need to make sure that you're seeing things clearly and not repeating mistakes of your past. That could be a little bit of a fear. All right, so what do I want to do now? Let's see what the energy cards want to give us in relation to this person's energy. So what can you tell us of group 1's person's current energy? Sorry, I'm not taking them like that. I'm just giving them a quick shuffle before I begin. All right, what can you tell us of group 1's person's energy? The thinking man. Storm warning right over the tower. That's very interesting. Strategy. All right. At the current moment, so I asked about this person's energy currently. It does seem like this person, regardless of whether they are a male or a female, the thinking man card is coming out to me as someone who is not thinking very clearly, because he's come out in reverse. He's upright like this. Upside down like this. When he is upright like this, I actually see this as someone who's thinking quite clearly. They are being logic, but they're also balancing their spirituality, because he is staring straight into a crystal in his hand, and I don't think that's a coincidence. I think that's someone who is trying to listen to his spirit, but still remain logic as well. So in reverse, yeah, don't think they're thinking very clearly at all. This is their energy at the moment. It's chaotic. It's all over the place. And they don't really have much control over it. So they could be quite emotional. They could be going through a bit of an awakening. They could have a few things going on in their life. But then we've got the strategy card. So they are trying to think of a way out. They're trying to think of a way to calm the storms at the moment. Yeah, they want to figure out how to bring about like a new abundant beginning. They want to bring the light back in. They want to feel positive again. They will just generally want to feel happy again. If this person's a masculine, I definitely feel like the feminine in this card, they feel like that their happiness is you, and this is where they're acknowledging that. So you could definitely be in separation from this person at the moment, and they're starting to realize that you are their happiness, you are their sun. Yep, appreciation. They've got a whole new appreciation for you, it seems. It's even come out over the victory card. So that's quite interesting there. Door to romance. They want to open the door to romance again with you. Excuse me. Fourth, oh my gosh, the heart chakra. They're going through a major heart chakra upgrade or activation. Like they're opening up in that heart space. They're starting to see things from the heart instead of from an ego perspective. That's probably why they're in this total chaos mode, is because their heart space is opening and they're suddenly feeling all these new things on all these new levels. And it's sending them a little bit, yeah, it's like setting them into a tower moment where everything's just coming to a bit of a crumble. But they are going to come out of this. Seventh chakra. Opening up in the crown chakra would be an indication that they're opening up to the strength of this connection and the spirituality of the connection, understanding that there's more to it than just your everyday relationship. And this can also indicate that you and this person are possibly both starting to trust your higher self and connect with your higher selves a little bit more. Yeah, there's that all tied up card. You're starting to both, it could be both of you acknowledging that you guys are bound to each other. And it's only a matter of time before you do end up coming back together. But this separation was very necessary. So the more that we go into this reading, the more I feel like this will be a reunion. So this is 99% of you is probably someone from your past. And when they get into that healthy alignment, it does look like they're going to come in and ask for that new beginning. Obviously, you have free will. This reading is who is and how do you meet the one. But if you choose to not make this person the one, then they won't be the one. So free will has everything to do with this reading. So it doesn't have to be set in stone. That's probably something important to remember. Do I want to get any more? Or is that where I want to leave it? I think that's where I'm going to leave it, guys. Yeah, I don't really feel pulled to get any more on that. I think that is where I'm going to leave it. I didn't really get into the didn't get into a lot of personality traits, did we? Actually, that's okay. We'll pull a few more. Actually, I'm going to pull from Mystic Mondays. So basically what I want to try to do here is experiment a little bit with these cards and just ask for some personality traits of this person, because we've got a lot of like their situation, and we got that they're feeling quite chaotic and out of sorts at the moment, but we didn't get a lot of their personality. So I want to try and get a bit of a description on that. Group 1's person, what can you tell us? Let's give them a quick shuffle. What can you tell us of Group 1's personality? So I'll be really paying attention to a lot of the imagery on these cards for this reading to try to put this together. So if I'm talking about something that doesn't match up with that card's meaning, don't stress. All right, let's see how we go. What can you tell us of Group 1's personality traits? Okay, we've got 4 of Wands. What I'm getting is that this person really likes structure and routine in that image. It's a very, very stable and sturdy card. With the 2 of Pentacles, I think that they like a balance. They like predictability. with the Hierophant, I don't feel like they like anything left to the unknown. I feel like maybe they like transparency. They like things to be quite calm, quite smooth. They don't really like drama. They could be quite an indecisive person. They could struggle with decision making. They could be a little bit of an overthinker, this person. So they could be very like, yeah, that makes sense. So they could be a very, very logic person. And that's why as they're going through this awakening in the heart space, it's just sending them out of whack because they're waking up to all of these emotions and suddenly their emotions are driving them, not their logic and their common sense. So I feel like they're really an overthinking type. So they can struggle with decision making because they overthink things so much. The Moon. It's not the Aquarius card, but I'm getting Aquarius vibes with that, simply because she is very withdrawn, distant, and just reflecting in this card. So I almost feel like this person could often become quite distant or detached when they're in reflection mode, or they kind of just go, like I'm an Aquarius moon, and I know that as an Aquarius, sometimes you just need to regroup, or if you're feeling overwhelmed, you just need to like get back to your roots. And so sometimes you can go a little bit quiet just because you need a bit of a recharge, or you're reflecting on something, or something of the like. So I do feel like that's what this person is like, that sometimes that could be one of the blocks for you guys, is that you don't like not knowing or having things hidden, and it puts this illusion up and you start to think the worst. But this person's really just like in reflection mode, trying to figure out their own feelings. So just kind of, that could be something to think about, is that when they do get into that phase, is to just let them do that. We've got the Seven of Wands here. I feel as though this person gets defensive when they're feeling attacked. Either, so when provoked or when they feel vulnerable, they get defensive and they put a guard up. Or that's you. Obviously this can be switched or reversed as needed. And then we have the Sun. In the image here, this feminine is very centered and calm. So I feel like that's what this person's working on becoming, is finding their center, finding their calm, working on their state of mind. Yep. All right, so that is where I shall leave it for group one. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you in another radio. Oh my God. I hope to see you in another video soon. All right, take care, guys. Bye. Oh, don't forget to like and comment if it resonated for you, and subscribe for future uploads. All right, bye. Hey group two, welcome to the pick a poll for this week. So this week we are looking into who and how will you meet the one. Sorry, who is and how will you meet the one, rather. So this group chose this Malachite pyramid. All right, so if you chose that, this will be a reading. Don't forget that if I slip into he's and she's, gender is totally irrelevant. It's not a gender specific reading. The one is whatever the one looks like to you. So the one you'll settle down with, the one you'll marry, the one you'll live with, whatever that looks like to you, this is the one. So basically it is my first time doing this reading. So like I said with pile one, I'm going to just see how it goes basically and wing it. I'll pull 9 cards and then I'll start going into it, get as much information out as we can. We'll try to look into what they're like energy wise, how you'll meet if we can get a rough idea, and if something comes through in the spread in regards to timing, then we'll look into that as well. Yeah, I think that's it. So I'll just give these a quick shuffle and then I'll pull the cards. So we want to know for group 2, who is and how will they meet the 1? Oh, okay, I'm going to take that and I'm going to assume that the cards are ready because we've got the 10 of Pentacles here. So basically I'm going to pull all the cards before I start describing, but that's a family card. So this is someone that you will have a family with. I've got that. Oh, I'll show you them as I put them down. I've got the Ace of Pentacles. I've got the 3 of Swords. I've got the 4 of Pentacles. King of Swords. Knight of Swords. Seven of Wands. The Devil. And the 2 of Swords. All right. All right, so in the top row, this is a very interesting reading. I might have to pull some clarifiers out here before I start going into this. So first of all, Three of Swords. What is the 3 of Swords here? One more. Oh, okay. So I didn't really want to go into that in case I was wrong. All right, so there is kind of 2 ways that this could go. All right, I'm just going to start talking and then just let it flow, all right? So you or this person could already be in a family situation or have a family. And this could be ending because we go, if we're looking downwards, we go the 10 of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Wands. So this is like, in the imagery, like I'm not really looking at the cards right now, I'm looking at the images. We have a family, then we have what looks like a father and a son on their own. And then down here we have the 7 of Wands, which is like a whole heap of conflict, tension, arguing, basically a battle. I feel like at the moment your person is leaving a marriage or a commitment behind because it's not working, and you are going to be their new beginning after an ending. However, it does kind of look like some of you may already know this, and some of you are a third party in this situation. Maybe this person's leading someone to come to you, because this Queen of Cups that comes in over here when clarifying the 3 of Swords, we get the Queen of Cups and the 3 of Cups, which is kind of indicating to me a third party. Yeah, right at the center of this spread, we've got the King of Swords. I feel like this person's gone cold towards their current partner. they're trying their best to stay aligned and honest, but they've got this devil starting to come into play where they're starting to desire something else. They're starting to want to, like the way that these cards are laid out, these knights are right on their way to this Queen of Cups. So I kind of almost feel like the viewer, you're the Queen of Cups. This person that they just have so much love and admiration for. And their marriage is just not working anymore and they want to leave it behind and start a stable new beginning, but they need to figure out a way to end this marriage first. Or this doesn't even have to be a marriage, it's a partnership or something. There's already a relationship in this. Excuse me. I don't feel like the communication's going well in the partnership that's already existing. And it's got them contemplating taking impulsive action towards you and starting up a third-party situation before this situation has actually ended. So it's got them starting to think, I suppose, they're starting to kind of consider going against their morals. They're trying to resist the temptation here. They're very, very stuck, confused, torn on what to do or how to go through from here, at a bit of a crossroads, not knowing how to action this next. So this is your person at the moment, viewer. You could already know them. They could be from your past and you may not be aware that they're going through this. Or maybe you don't completely know them yet, but maybe they... No, I feel like you know them. I'm not getting any other vibes here. All right, so that's their current situation. So in regards to this person, the masculine in this situation, I definitely feel has facial hair, because in almost every image there is facial hair on the masculine. Quite broad shoulders. Probably quite fit. Now this description may not fit everybody, by the way. This is just what's coming through in the cards for some situations. We'll go into the personality traits later. What we will do is we're going to go into the energy oracle like I did with the last one. I want to get there. Actually, before I do that, what action is this person going to take? What action is this person, what action is group 2's person going to take between now and the end of the year? What action is group 2's person going to take between now and the end of the year? The Hermit, they're going to withdraw from this person that they're with already. Okay. All right. So what it looks like here is this person is going to they're going to go into hermit mode, which is kind of suggesting to me that they're going to withdraw from the person that they're with or separate from the person that they're with, and go into a period of alone time. It does look like they're kind of assessing on how they want to progress next. This could be representing that they're acknowledging that you're the person that they want to actually team up with, and, you know, I guess keep goals and stuff with in life. So I kind of see them going out on their own to work on themselves, build themselves up and get their independence and confidence to a healthy level, and then they're coming through as the Knight of Pentacles. So this is someone very slow moving. So this is going to take a lot of time. But this person, when they do come in with an offer, it's a very sturdy and stable offer. It's grounded, it's secure, they put a lot of thought into it, and they want to come in and invest in a relationship, and it's definitely a considerable investment. So that's their action between now and the end of the year. So they may not be at that night energy by the end of the year, but that's their intention. So now we'll go into their energy. What is group 2's person energy at the moment? What is group 2's person's energy at the moment? What can you tell us? Okay, so we've got action in reverse. So at the moment, they're not doing anything. They're not making decisions. They're not taking action. They don't know what action to take. This is them sitting in their comfort zone, acknowledging that there's a whole journey out there for them if they choose to take it. They do also acknowledge that they have the power to take hold of this new adventure, because the key is around this person's neck. So they have the key to open the gate. They are just sitting still at the moment in contemplation. All right, Goddess of the Moon in reverse. They're not quite listening to their intuition. They're a little bit jaded and clouded emotionally and logically. The Temple path in reverse. They do know that they're not on the right path though. They're acknowledging that they're, this is definitely their energy, is they're trying to really just rejuvenate, lift their energy, clear themselves out to make good decisions. They're really trying to stay in alignment and avoid, the temptation that you bring. Anxiety in reverse. They're trying to heal their anxiety for this situation, trying to let all of that go so that they can make those clear decisions. Daughter value in reverse. I feel like their self-worth and the way that they feel about themselves is not where it needs to be at the moment because of this situation. I feel like it's causing a bit of guilt, a bit of doubt, or because of the fact that they are thinking about other possibilities, aka you. They don't feel good about this. I feel like this is quite a moral person, and the fact that they feel this way, they don't like it. And we've got attachment in reverse. So they're trying to break free of their attachment at the moment. They want to drop the facade here. They want to follow their truth, and not following their truth is causing so much anxiety that they know that they're going to have to sort this out sooner or later. Just going to have a quick drink. Okay, so I'm going to go into the Mystic Mondays deck, and we're going to try and get as much as we can about this person's personality. I'm not as much looking at the cards themselves. I'm more looking at the images on this to try to get a picture of what they're like as a person. So I'm not really taking like reverses. I just want to take a good look at the pictures basically. So don't freak out if I'm talking about something that's totally irrelevant to that card. All right, so what can you tell us about Group 2's person? What is their personality traits and characteristics? Okay, we've got the Four of Pentacles. They're a very stable and well-balanced person, and they've got a very good foundation. So they could be very financially stable. They could really value the foundation. I feel like this came out for Group 1's person as well, actually, is this Two of Pentacles. I feel like they like things to be quite balanced. They don't like juggling. This came out in the reverse, so I feel like they're just juggling too much, and they don't like it. They don't like this juggling business. They feel out of alignment, and they don't feel good about themselves. Oh my God, we got the Goddess of the Moon and the Moon card both in reverse on top of each other. What the heck? This is crazy. Yeah, I think that they're in deep reflection, trying to honor the truth about their feelings and their intuition. but it's just, I think it's quite a difficult situation for them. So they're in a deep reflection mode at the moment. All right, we've got the Six of Cups. I feel like that card's telling me that they acknowledge the other options, but they only want you. We have the Five of Pentacles here. I'm just seeing that as someone just sitting very still at the moment, not really focused on what they have in front of them and just mentally in another place, which could potentially be with you, because that card, she's looking right at the card that I just spoke about, which was about having other options but only wanting you. I feel like this card, this Five of Wands, is a representation of their mind at the moment. Very, very, very messy. All their swords are crossed. Sorry, all their wands are crossed, not swords. All right, we've got the Queen of Wands. I do feel like when this person is in their power, I feel like they're very confident, they're very attractive, they're very fun and adventurous, they're very passionate people, very creative person. Yeah, I think I pretty much covered it all with that card. Got the Knight of Cups. So I do also feel then that they do have a lot of love to give once they're ready to give it. I feel like they are an emotionally expressive person. Like, I don't feel like they hold back on their emotions or anything like that when they have the ability to do so, of course. And then Six of Pentacles, I feel like there's someone who values a very even give and receive in their partnerships. And this is probably exactly why they really don't like the situation that they are in currently, because they're not giving evenly, because their mind is with you, basically, or their soul is being pulled to you. So that was quite a specific group too. Hopefully that resonates for someone out there. If it's not your group, obviously check the other ones. Perhaps there's a different pile for you in this reading. Anyway, guys, take care. Like and comment. Let me know if it resonates for you in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for future uploads if you're interested, and I hope I'll see you soon. Bye. Hey group 3, thank you so much for joining me for this week's Pick a Pile. I hope you're all really doing well. You guys chose this Kambaba Jasper Angel. It's so cute. So if you chose that, this will be your reading. And today we are asking, who is and how will you meet the one? So basically how I'm doing this is I'm pulling 9 cards, getting as much as I can out of those 9 cards to find out about this person. Then I'm going into the energy oracle to find out about their current energy at the moment. And then going into the Mystic Mondays Tarot to try to use the imagery in those to get a rough idea of what their personality is like. So let's have a look for group 3. Who is and how will they meet the one? Oh. All right. Who is and how will group 3 meet the one? We've got the Ace of Earth. We have got the 9 of Water. We've got the 7 of Water. We have got the 4 of Fire. Okay, I'm going to take that one because it fell out. We've got the Ace of Fire. We've got the Knight of Fire. We've got the World. Oops. we've got the 3 of air, and the 5 of air. All right. All right. So what I can tell you is that this person brings you a whole lot of stability, contentment, and is a real wish come true. I do feel I'm strongly picking up like twin flames or like very, very, very high level counterparts who have had a lot of past lives together. Because we do have the 4 of fire, which is like the 4 of wands, which is the 1111 card. You can see the 1111 in the rods in the background there. And that's right in between the Ace of Earth and the World card. And the World card is definitely a card about union. It could be specifically about twin flame union. Sorry, I've got such an itchy nose for group 3. Ooh. Yeah, so very spiritually supported connection. I do feel like you've perhaps got a joint mission together. So you'll, you know, work on something together, whether it's like a project or a business, or you guys have something to offer the world together as a unit. I feel like this is a destined partnership, which has come, I think that came through in group 1. I'm not necessarily getting that you already know this person. I mean, you could, but you don't have to. I'm not picking that up very strongly. But I do feel as though when this does happen, when this comes to fruition, this connection, I feel like it's going to be such a wish come true that you're literally going to be so hesitant and be like, this can't be real. Like this is literally too good to be true. It's going to be full of passion, a lot of desire, like a lot of, I feel like you're going to have a lot of passionate times together. This person could definitely be a fire sign. They don't have to be though. They could definitely be a fire sign and an air moon, because I do pick up with the Knight of Fire sometimes that they can be a little bit restless in the sense that they can go between like their fire and moon personalities quite quickly. Like they can go from very invested to very detached quite quickly. So that's very specific. That might only mean something to one person, but they could definitely be like a fire and air, sun, moon combination. But I do feel like this person is very passionate. They're very confident. They'll bring a lot of adventure to your life. But they are someone who, they do need that adventure in their life because they do get restless otherwise. So that's probably something that might indicate the type of person that they are. This seems to come in relation to time. This seems to come after you've taken a lot of time to heal. It could involve needing to forgive your parents to bring this to fruition. It does seem like I'm really getting from the 3 of air that if you still have some forgiveness to do in relation to your parents, I feel like that will help get you into alignment with this. I feel like that's one of your blocks, is needing to forgive one or both of your parents. And I also feel like this person comes after someone that was an unwise choice, someone who didn't have the best intentions for you. So this new relationship will have a very profound healing effect on you, because it'll be what you truly deserve, which will really heal that part of you that had to go through something that you didn't deserve in the past. So yeah, not much of a timeline coming through, because I feel like this is when you have done some of your healing, forgiven what needs to be forgiven, or released what needs to be released, especially if that relates to you in regards to parental figures. Maybe you need to have a proper conversation and get to the bottom of something in a family network, like maybe, because the next card just says learn what you can from this situation, and I was kind of really drawn to that as I was speaking about here. So the whole reason I'm getting family vibes, by the way, like parent, inner child, is because we've got a baby unicorn, and we've got these two adult unicorns there. And it's about healing and forgiving. So I feel like there's someone that you need to forgive in your family, definitely an authority figure. I feel like you need to air this conversation out, to kind of take away all of the unknown and all of the areas where you're coming to your own assumptions, and let that go. And then that's when you're coming into alignment with this soulmate that's coming your way. I'm just going to go a quick drink, sorry. It could even be them that need to forgive a parental figure, by the way. Could be the other person. That could be one of their battles that they're going through. Oh no, I've got a really itchy ear. Oh, sorry. All right, so now we're going to take a look at this person's current energy at the moment. So what can you tell us about Group 3's person's current energy? Group 3's person's current energy. 5th chakra. So this would be indicating that they are good communicators, clear communicators, honest communicators. Oh, and when they want to come in, they're going to be very, very open about what they want with you. They're going to make it very clear that they want romance with you. They're going to make it very clear that you've got the key to their heart when the time is right. And it does seem like they... Oh, hang on a minute. This could be on the way very soon. Because this person is like getting ready to communicate this now. Because I asked about current energy. As I was saying that, Spirit was kind of like, excuse me, hello, this is current. This is not in future. So I feel like they already know of you. If you don't already know them, they've already got their eye on you. Definitely. Yeah, 100%. They're getting ready to communicate with you already. They want to open the lines of communication. They want to open the doors to romance. They are following their intuition. They could be very spiritual. They could be very connected to their higher self. And their higher self is making it very clear about where they need to be or who they need to be with. We've got community in reverse. So what I'm actually getting with that is that yeah, they're like cutting ties with anybody that they had, you know, if they were having like no strings attached type situations. They're cutting all these people off. They're removing those people from their community. They're, you know, cutting communication out with people from the past. They are, you know, removing themselves from other people of the opposite sex to get ready to come in and bring this opportunity. Like they want to make it clear that it's you and only you. We've got woman holding a coin in reverse. What's this about? I think I might get a clarifier for that one. Oops. Woman holding a coin in reverse. Can we clarify why that's here, please, for group 3's person's energy at the moment? They could have potentially been involved with, or someone in their family was being quite manipulative, and it was finances are involved somehow. That's too many. When holding a coin in reverse. 2 of Wands. 5 of Cups, the Lovers in reverse. Okay. All right. So what I'm kind of getting with this is that this person I do feel like this is a past situation. I don't feel like they've just exited a situation. But I do feel like a commitment in the past was ended because someone didn't have their best interests at heart. Like someone, like I don't know if this person's got a bit of money, or there was just no like equal give and receive or something, but there was definitely a past energy where they left a commitment behind. And I kind of feel like if this is a masculine, they left someone behind and they stopped trusting females because someone was like using them for their money, or someone didn't have their best interests at heart in some way or another. So they left that behind. And it does seem like at the moment, they are still caught in a little bit of a torn energy where they're just not quite 100% sure whether to make this move towards you or not. Obviously, if this is a feminine, it doesn't matter. Like it's the same kind of thing. Like they could be very, you know, financially secure, or they could have given too much in the past to someone else, and now they're a little bit hesitant because they do have a little bit of a fear that they're going to repeat. But it does seem like they're overcoming that because they feel something different for you. They, even though they're a little bit indecisive, they're going to make their mind up and they're going to come towards you and take action. But that could just be something to be mindful of, is that this person does have a little bit of a fear of betrayal, because it seems like they did deal with some manipulation in the past. Person's energy right now. We've got cornucopia in reverse. I feel as though this person is very materially, and yeah, I do feel like this person is quite financially secure. And I feel like they've stopped enjoying their rewards because they're not fulfilled anymore, and they're looking for that fulfillment, which would be, you know, this deep connection. So it's like they've got a lot to be grateful for. They've got a lot there, but yeah, there you go. They're missing that connection. They're missing that special someone to share it with. So they're feeling like they want to open up their heart. They're feeling like they want to combine forces with someone and try to find that abundance. They feel like they're missing out at the moment. That's their current energy. They feel like they're missing out. Yeah, there you go. That indecision of that Two of Wands, that's about to come to an end. This is soon. This is definitely soon. Definitely soon. It's like they go back and forth with making the movement, but soon that back and forth is going to stop, and they're going to, like, very, very quickly, they're realizing where they're going to find that missing piece. So now we'll go into this Mystic Mondays tarot, and I'm going to use the imagery to try and get this person's personality. Try and give you a bit of an indication on who they might be, if you know them or not. All right, so group 3's person, what can you tell us about their personality? Okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles, yeah. So they've done a lot of hard work in their life, and they can enjoy the fruits of their labor. I'm strongly getting that this person's very financially secure. There you go, Six of Pentacles. They want to now focus on giving and sharing that with someone. They want a give and receive. They want something stable. They want to enjoy what they've created with someone else. The Star, there you go. They want that wish fulfillment, and they're following that guiding star, that inner light that's leading them there. I feel like this person, they value money, they value stability. The Star card is an Aquarius card, so looking at personality, I mean, could be an Aquarius or have Aquarius in their chart. But what I'm kind of getting with this card is that they're quite a complex person. Like, they'll keep you intrigued because this is a very complex shape in that card. So I do feel like they're very complex. They've got a sharp mind, very intriguing person. I feel like they might have a lot of wisdom to offer you as well. I've got Three of Cups here. Oh, why am I getting that? Oh, why am I getting... I gotta say, okay, so I do feel like this person maybe in the past, I suppose, especially if this is someone that has quite a status for themselves, like they are coming through, like they've got a lot of money. I feel like maybe in the past they enjoyed to have other people in the bedroom. Maybe they've had some experiences where they do quite enjoy bringing someone else into the situation. However, I do feel like they're not going to require that of you if you're not for it, because we do have the Community card in reverse directly underneath it. So that was the first message that come through, which was very overpowering. So I had to get that out of the way. Otherwise, this person just really likes to celebrate. They like to have a drink. They like to go out. They like to be social. They like to have fun. The Death card. I do feel like they've gone through quite a transformation. Could be Scorpio energy. But I definitely feel like this person, that's trying to tell you that they've been through a transformation. And then we've got the King of Cups. So this transformation has meant that they have a lot to offer someone. They've grown in their capacity for love. They're loyal and committed and emotionally expressive. The Magician, that's... Oh. Magician. Is it Gemini energy? Virgo? No. Oh, I've forgotten. Forgive me, please. I feel like this is trying to tell me that this person's quite spiritual. And I actually feel like they know what they're doing when it comes to manifesting their desires. And I feel like one of those things is you, so they could be like manifesting you in for some people, or they're just very spiritual and very powerful, very aligned people. 5 of Wands. Oops. What is this 5 of Wands? Can I get another one for the 5 of Wands, please, as a clarifier? Could we clarify the 5 of Wands? 8 of Wands. I feel like, okay, all right. What I'm getting with these cards is that this person, perhaps they used to live quite a busy life. Like they were always on the go, but this also meant that there was a lot of drama around them. There was a lot of gossip. There was just a lot of opinions and other energies around all the time. And now they want to get away from this. It seems like they want to break free from it because we've got the 8 of Wands over the 5 of Wands. So this started to kind of bring a bit of a chaotic energy to them, and now they're breaking free of that, and they would just want to get away from that lifestyle. One more for group 3's person's personality. Judgment. I feel like this person is essentially your mirror. That's what I'm getting in this card here. I feel like this person is very similar to you. I feel like you mirror a lot of things back to one another. You're potentially like twin souls, or just you share a very similar energy between you, and you are just very in sync with one another. All right, so whoa, that was hectic. So that is where I'm going to leave it, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know how that went for you below. Please like and comment, subscribe for future uploads if you're interested, and I really do hope that I see you again soon. Bye guys, take care.